What's good, everybody? It's your boy D-Boy Wonder, and welcome back to another edition of What's the Word. And before we get into today's video discussion, I would just like to say that all future videos will go in the What's the Word playlist. You know what I'm saying? Just, so there isn't any confusion amongst my viewers, because I know I do have a playlist with a video series titled Solo Sessions, and that's no longer going to exist. Everything is going to fall under What's the Word, and it's basically just for easier branding. Now, I did a video a couple weeks back about the Quiet On Set documentary, and it was a pretty tough watch. And to my surprise, as I'm scrolling on YouTube today, this comes across my feed, and now Raquel Bolleau, who was a former star on the Amanda Show, she participated in the Quiet On Set documentary series, and she said she had a negative experience, which is quite ironic. Now, let's get into this shit, and I'll give you my thoughts afterwards, guys. Full screen that, and here we go.
You want me to share my story, but you don't want to involve me in the actual narrative of change? No.
Raquel Bolleau is calling out the people behind Quiet On Set, the dark side of kids' TV. The Amanda Show alum who appeared in the Investigation Discovery docuseries detailing alleged inappropriate behavior by producers at the network is speaking out about her negative experience.
Okay, I'm not going to assume what inappropriate behavior they're speaking of, but I just can't believe. Matter of fact, you know what? I shouldn't even be surprised. Let's continue.
Participating in the show, taking to TikTok April 10th to share that she was misled about what the series was actually about.
You don't even tell me what type of documentary that I'm going to be a part of. You never question whether or not this is going to be triggering for me.
Raquel then slams the way the...
It's funny, I also said in my video that the promotion was misleading. That's kind of funny, because I did say that.
Final installment of the documentary was handled. While Quiet On Set was initially meant to be just a 4-part series, a 5th episode, which aired April 7th, featured a panel discussion with Nickelodeon alumni Giovanni Samuels and Ryan Hearn. During the episode, a never-before-seen clip of Raquel talking about a sketch she filmed for The Amanda Show, in which main star Amanda Bynes was allegedly made to continuously spit on her, was aired.
There was a scene we were doing, it was called The Literals. And every time I said spit it out, she would spit what was in her mouth, whether it was the water or whatever, like directly in my face. Everybody thought it was so funny. Ha ha ha. Everybody's laughing. Me, I did not find it funny. The third time, I was like infuriated. Like I was so mad that the director hurried and put me on the side of the set and was like, listen, Raquel, breathe in, breathe out. She's the star of the show. He said, don't make too much of a problem. I'm gonna ask her not to spit in your face. But you have to keep your cool.
However, the 37-year-old reveals that producers never told her she would be appearing in the 5th episode, nor did they...
Hold on. They said they asked her to not spit in her face, so that means that it wasn't scripted. That means I'm not gonna... make her seem like a bad guy or anything, but that means that Amanda was just performing that, basically ad-libbing, as, especially in sketch comedy series or comedies in general, they tend to improv a lot. But come on, spitting, even improv, like, nah, we gotta have a clear discussion to see if, I'd be okay with that beforehand. Because spitting on my face, what the fuck, bro? Like, I don't understand. But
invite her to the panel discussion.
You tell me, oh, you're going to be in episodes number 1 and number 4. And then you call me the day that the 5th episode is about to come out and you say, hey, by the way, just to let you know, you're also in the 5th episode. But you forgot to say, oh, and we're also going to be having a panel discussion to talk about where you are today and how we can move forward. You want me to share my story, but you don't want to involve me in the actual narrative of change? No.
Raquel ends her emotional video saying she's done with acting, no longer wants to talk about the controversial docuseries and feels that the Quiet On Set producers took advantage of her.
Quiet on Set, they did the same thing that the industry always does. They get what they want from you, and then they're done. I can't do it anymore. I've given it all I can. I don't have nothing else. The show, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to get back to my family, my businesses. That's what I'm focused on. Because this industry, y'all can have it.
E! News has reached out to the producers of Quiet On Set and Investigation Discovery for comment and has not yet heard back.
All right, look, man. Here's the thing. This mistreatment, of course, is unacceptable. But isn't it ironic that they wanted to highlight all of the abuses and mistreatment that people suffered, but they also don't care who they're stepping on while their production is in motion, just so they can make whatever it is they're trying to do successful. It's like they don't care who they step on along the way, even if they're highlighting the injustices that are done. Maybe the injustices that you've committed may not be as it may not be as on a bad level as theirs, but you're still doing it nevertheless. And this is fucked up, man. Like, and now she probably feels like her livelihood has been taken away all over again, and now she decided to quit. And I feel bad, bro. Like, this shit can't keep happening, bro. And me, trust me, I love entertainment just as much as everybody else. Like, trust me, a lot of pop culture has definitely made me into the person I am. A lot. But at the same time, I do understand that it isn't real, and yes, these fantasies are being sold to me sometimes. But at the same time, artistic expression to me is there's nothing worth more than that. Like, that's life itself, and I appreciate the arts. Well, fuck appreciate. I love the arts. So I'm never going to denounce the whole industry, but we definitely have to get these bad eggs out of here, because it is giving the industry a bad name too. Like, people, please use your logic. I know there's all these conspiracy theories and shit going on. Now, I will say this. Take it with a grain of salt. Everything is 50-50. There's some truth to the craziness you hear, and then some of it is just bullshit. But I want people to realize that the things that you hear that are going on in Hollywood, this type of shit is going on right next door to your house. Things that you hear happening in that so-called world is happening amongst average citizens as well. I just want people to realize that. But this shit definitely gotta stop. And my heart goes out to Raquel. Anyways, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. You already know, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You already know. Help me run this shit up, you heard? Deuces.